Hey guys, my name is Brianna and this is my 39-week pregnancy update. Apologies in advance if I sound nasally congested. I cannot believe it, but my son has had a cold the past week and I now have it. Literally the day before my due date, I am now freaking out about being sick and going through labor and not wanting to get a newborn baby sick. So I am just praying that maybe this will go away over the next 24 hours. I'm doing every natural remedy possible, from gargling with salt water, drinking lemon tea, honey, everything that I possibly can, eating lots of fruits with vitamin C, and just praying that I can shake this cold quickly. And I just want to say, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I know I've grown so much in subscribers since the start of my pregnancy journey, and it is so nice to have you here and have your support and your kind words and your positivity in the comments. And I know a lot of mamas who started following me from the beginning, we have been kind of pregnant at the same time. So please be sure, let me know in the comments, have you had your baby? Is it a boy or girl? What did you name them? What are some of their stats? I would love to know about your baby and be able to congratulate you in the comments on your new bundle of joy. And if you are new, be sure to be following me on Instagram and Snapchat. I'll have them in the description box and put them on the screen here. But that way you can see some of the first pictures of Presley, know after I have her, and I will also be posting an I'm in labor video that I uploaded over 2 weeks ago now. I uploaded it around 37 weeks just in case she came a little early. But I'll be uploading an I'm in labor video so you know when I'm actually having the baby. Alright, let's dive into my regular set of questions. This could be the very last time I ever answer them because Adam wants to be done after this. We'll see if I can convince him otherwise, but I think that's sort of the state of mind that I'm in, is even though I'm at the end and I'm ready, everything's set for her and I'm ready to have her, I'm also just enjoying every last minute of what pregnancy feels like, because this very well could be the last time I'm ever pregnant. So I am 39 weeks and 6 days, so literally I turn 40 weeks tomorrow. Baby girl is the size of a pumpkin according to 2 of my apps this week. So Bump and Ovia have her as a pumpkin, and I think What to Expect has her as a watermelon this week. But I'm gonna go with pumpkin because that just seems so cute. Total weight gain, I was 147 pounds today on the scale, which means I've gained 25 pounds this pregnancy. I was 122 when I started this pregnancy with P. And I believe with Landon, that was the most I'd gained as well with him. I was like 25 pounds. And I think I might have lost a few pounds at the end of his pregnancy. With her, I actually lost a few pounds a couple of weeks ago, but like have gained some back, and I'm at 25 pounds gained so far. So I think that's where I should be. Maternity clothes, absolutely. I'm wearing some underbelly jeans you'll see in the belly shot from Destination Maternity, or Motherhood Maternity, I'm sorry. And then this top is from the Jessica Simpson maternity line, and it's one of my favorite pregnancy tops that I have, so I had to wear it for this video in case it's my last one. Stretch marks, none as of yet, and I still am using my cocoa butter every single day on my belly. How are you sleeping? Last night was horrible because Landon is also sick with whatever I have going on. And I can just tell you, it was hard for me to sleep. Like my throat feels scratchy, but I feel like my head is very congested. So poor baby, he was just crying all night, and Adam was really trying to be a huge help so that I could sleep. But I'm the lightest sleeper. So if I even hear the little bit of crying or noise or rustling or anything, I'm up. So on top of this cold, it was like I was up, I was uncomfortable, heartburn was still bad. So sleeping has been really rough. So sorry if I'm like, ugh. Best moment this week, I would just say I've had such a sense of readiness or calmness sort of for her. It's actually been a really rough work week, wrapping a lot of things up. There was just a lot of hard stuff going on, but somehow, like, I think because of knowing how soon she's going to be here, it just brought me such a sense of calm and like, it will be okay. Like, this too shall pass. Pray, get through it. This is a rough point, and there's really good things on the horizon. So not really a best moment, but yeah. Movement, she is making such distinct movements in my belly. I will try if I can capture it on Snapchat or Instagram. A lot of times it's when it's like dark and we're watching TV, so just not good lighting to really capture it. But it's so crazy how you can see her moving in my belly from the outside. It's nuts. Adam still always is like, it's like an alien. It's an alien. Food cravings. I actually really wanted buffalo wings this week. Adam went and got some. Supposedly that induces labor, but I don't think it will work for me because I eat really spicy foods regularly, so that happens already anyways. I did want pineapple, which they say is another labor-inducing food, so I had some of that this morning with Gatorade for breakfast, but no signs of labor yet. And still definitely chocolate. I had some sparkling grape juice with sliced strawberries in it last night and a piece of dark chocolate with sea salt and caramel, and it was like the best. It was so good to eat that. Anything making you queasy or sick? No, not in particular. I've definitely been nesting though and cleaning the toilets, just it's never fun. Labor signs. So I've definitely been having more intense contractions. I even said to my doctor, I feel like I was to the point of having maybe one a day, and now I'm definitely having probably 3 or 4 more intense feeling contractions, but they're never all at the same time. The lightning crotch has been really bad though. I feel like without a doubt I've been using my big bouncy yoga ball, labor ball, and I can just tell, I think her head is much more locked into like my pelvis, if that makes sense. At this week's appointment, my doctor did scrape my membranes. She didn't really ask me, but I mean, I get it. I was 39 weeks and only a few days away from my due date at my appointment, and she was just doing the regular exam to see how far dilated I was. She still said I was at about 1 centimeter, but while she was there, she's like, okay, kind of push the baby's head down. And so like, as soon as I did that, I mean, she like scraped so hard. And I had this, she scraped my membranes with Landon and it did not feel like this. Like this was so much more intense and uncomfortable. And literally then for the next 24 hours, I just felt like my whole belly was crampy and uncomfortable. But I didn't bleed like she told me. She's like, for the next 2 to 3 days, you're likely going to be bleeding. And I didn't bleed. I do feel though, and again, pregnancy updates are about TMI, so sorry about this. She had my mucus plug on her fingers like after she swept my membranes, and yeah. So I'm not really expecting to see my mucus plug come out, but we'll see. Other symptoms, heartburn, I mentioned that earlier, and just feeling really, really thirsty, but I also am happy I'm feeling that way because 1, to cure this cold, and 2, they say the more hydrated you are with labor, there's been some studies recently that it makes labor go easier. So I'm just caving in to every single time I'm thirsty and drinking as much as possible. My wedding rings are still on. Belly button in or out? It's way out. This is front, sides. Here we go, guys. This is the big old belly. Miss Presley. She is just so big in there. This pumpkin. Happy or moody most of the time. This week, again, it was just a lot wrapping up stuff at work, and I think just took a really big toll on me emotionally. I was up really late working, just trying to make sure I get everything done. I think I have a lot of guilt in leaving my work, and I'm just feeling like, you know, I want my team to be understanding of this stage of life I'm in, and I think that's just really hard sometimes when, you know, they're not in this place themselves. So like, how can I expect them to feel how I feel when I'm not in their shoes either? So it's just been like a lot and just kind of a huge weight on my shoulders, but I'm so ready for Presley and I'm so excited, and I know when I return in 3 short months there will be tons of work waiting for me, and I'll be able to jump back in and reassume that role again. Like, working is such a part of my identity that it's important to me to go back and set the example for my kids that mom does work. I got my college degrees for a purpose, and there's a lot of impact I can have in that role, but at the same time I want to be the best mommy I can be. And 3 months, just, it feels so short already. Like, I feel like that's part of the reason why I've just been moody and down, because I know I'm so close to like starting the 3 months, but I know how fast it's going to go, And honestly, like, it puts me almost in like a mild state of postpartum, like thinking about how fast it's going to go now this time. Because I remember with Landon thinking like, oh, it's going to be 3 months. And it like, I was like at the end, I was like, that was not 3 months. Like, this is not long enough. I can't leave my baby yet. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm really nervous already knowing how short of a time it's going to be. And I would really love if in the comments, whether you're from the US or another country, I would love to get your opinion on what you feel like the right maternity time should be. I'm really curious, like how your country views it, if you're not living in the US, or just what your experience has been as a mom of when you would really be ready for your maternity leave to be over. Leave that for me in the comments. I'm like very, very interested to get your opinions and sort of learn maybe how your country views maternity leave. Okay, but we're not gonna end on a super negative, sad note here, even though I'm committed to try to change maternity leave for the US. Like, I want to be a part of changing that. But what am I looking forward to? Meeting this baby girl. I mean, I cannot wait to introduce you to her. I think most of all, I cannot wait for Landon and Presley to meet. Like, I know that is going to be one of the greatest moments I can witness in my entire life. So I cannot wait to see them meet one another for the first time face to face. Even though he's been hugging and loving on her and asks every day, when's the baby coming out? So I think he's ready to, and that's what we're all looking forward to. Again, thank you so much for being a part of this journey, whether you were here from the beginning or whether you've just joined and are catching up on the videos. I do not know what I would do without you guys. Your comments and love and kindness and support and prayers have truly meant so much to me and have made this pregnancy so unique and special. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And who knows, maybe there will be a 40-week update, but if not, you'll see that I'm in labor video get posted and you'll be meeting Presley next after that. Thanks guys, see you in my next video. Bye.